All right, traders, good morning. September 3rd here, guys. It's been a minute since it was on the Green Team's live stream. Happy to be back with you guys. And I've been doing a lot of reflecting the last few days. As we're talking here, Perfect Fall 2, about how I noticed some people online, they've been saying with this market, especially those that trade similar to us with shorting Euphoria, how they're not looking for huge moves. They're looking to like get in, get out, capitalize on the predictable piece, and then may even be like size and smaller on some plays. Just because we've been seeing irrationality on the long side. I mean, to a level I haven't seen, in a while, where we have some of these plays that even maybe hangover-ish, but they just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, and then they fall, and then they squeeze, reclaim. So it's been difficult to, like, for one, I'm thinking about some plays shortened into, kind of into the weakness on the hangover setup. We have the Euphoria, we pull back, and then we did kind of what IPDN did yesterday, or what HWH is doing right now, where you just start going kind of sideways, and you should be kind of weak against the previous close, but the mob shift has not been entirely like a whole momentum shift on one name to this name to this name. It's been on collectively everything. The mob shift has been collectively on like everything. So I've been thinking I may do like single entry, and that one entry just be more sizable with a tighter risk. Let me show you, for example. IPDN yesterday, this one popped up towards previous close 670 and got rejected off of that pretty well. And then towards the end of the day, which I normally avoid trading kind of this action, but we squeezed up to 940. I mean, nearly reclaiming its high that I made on Friday. So IPDN, this one's pretty much still in play today, and it's one that I'm probably just going to be monitoring for a short, not stepping into the front of it. We got a lot of tickers, guys, that are popping up this morning. I was telling Perfect Fall what it was, LCFY. Yeah, this one looked like something you and MG, even Bernadette would have traded here as LCFY. Man, 8 o'clock news. I did not have this. I need to put like orders. If I can figure out a way to put my orders on these resistance lines, I have them all for years, on Thinkorswim, that just these lines are drawn. I mean, I didn't have this pulled up until recently. Tapped that perfectly and just fell and fell and fell. But good job, Perfect Fall, on getting a payout. Excited for you. That's showing tremendous amounts of discipline. And to not go all in on, to trading with that carefree state of mind. I was reading a little bit of Douglas's book this morning on, trading essentially in that carefree state of mind and not seeing the information that the market generates as painful. We want to avoid, seeing that information as painful. It's just information that's being generated. It's not meant to, because what you'll do is you take that painful information and then you try to find like unpainful ways of processing it. And what are those? You'll then start looking at the news, or you'll start looking at other indicators or things you weren't looking at before, but you try to attach unpainful information to what you're perceiving as painful information, although it's just information. All right, a couple hangovers I'm looking at this morning. Probably one of my favorite plays, tickers I'm looking at, is this MLYS. We're up from 15-ish, the previous close, to 27. I mean, this is the textbook hangover, and I like it against the previous close, 28.80s. So I'll likely hit this one just against that previous close, right near the open there. A couple other ones. CYTK is not too bad either. IONS, those are higher priced tickers. I'm probably going to try to stab at MLYS. near the open. Now, got a few plays making some moves this morning. LPTH is one of them. LPTH, this is $6 ticker. It's not up too much. I don't think this is, I'm not going to be looking at this for a short quite yet because we're still stair-stepping here. But it's a higher float ticker, about 40 million shares, LPTH. And they came out with news that they have some orders, $18.2 million order, infrared camera order for 2026 and anticipating, 22 million in 2027. So this is getting a pop in relation to that. I didn't see any resistance left of the chart. I'll just be monitoring LPTH as we're still kind of stair-stepping here and only really up a point, but that's because of the lower float, which is the supply. The supply. Not a lot of demand here yet either, like 20,000 shares traded a minute. Next, BTBD. They announced that it's entering into a merger agreement with Aero Velocity. These mergers usually, like, they get priced in and they go really sideways, like the mergers. BTBD holding up. It recently made a move up to 560. Big upper wick there. A lot of resistance overhead. It closed at 185. The merger news is interesting. I will be looking for a short here if this one gets continuation out of the gates. I got $3. Look at how tough $3 is. James, what's going on? Good morning to you, James. How's the eval going? I'm going to hit you back up here today, James, in regards to Friday. We might try to get that call in around like lunchtime after the trading session on Friday. Oh, Max lost. And it's, no, I mean, yeah, we know what the problem is, yet we keep doing it. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. We'll talk about that. I do the same thing. It's psychology. Because now you're trading to get the money back. So you may take a less quality setup and oversize in on it. I mean, I know all this way too well. I've done it all so many times. Yeah. That is what it is. Like, I start the day trying to go slow, and then I make a little bit, and then I start sizing up and give it all back. All right, let's find. Okay, so, like, for example, perfect fall. I was just talking about, like, LAW. I was talking about essentially shorting weakness in this market scares me because I was thinking about this LAWR as well. I kind of like the setup here. I mean, I like the heaviness here. After its move yesterday, it feels like it did that liquidity sweep move, and it's very quiet. In it, we have the previous close and 320 resistance overhead. So this is something I would typically short, but in this market, it just feels like you can't short weakness, and you need to wait for confirmation on getting a pop or so. But I do like this setup. I really do. I just haven't had much luck kind of taking the initial short. I may need to wait for a pop there. Exactly similar story I'm thinking about with HWH. It's right at its previous close. It made its move yesterday. This wasn't dividend news, was it? What was the news on this one? Communication. Oh, it didn't have any news. It was the 1 million float ticker, no news. Okay. That's right. Yeah, so similar story with HWH. I like it, to be heavy against some of these levels. I'm going to be waiting for a pop, though. UUU is another one we have to watch. UUU is had that special dividend. It's like $1 per share. Sometime in September they're closing that up. So it may get continuation on the hype, but I mean, right now it's sitting around the resistance from yesterday, but it's certainly one we have to keep on watching. SOGP on the dividend news as well, from $3 last Friday, or 2 Fridays ago, to $22 right now. Unreal. Then CWD. CWD is the other one I'm looking at. That one, up from $1.60 last week. Been going sideways, so that one monitoring this morning as well. I got a lot to look at. So this is where my brain like starts shutting down. There's a lot to look at, and you cannot marry anything. My problem is I try to find the one I like the most, and then I avoid the others, and the one I like the most doesn't work out, and everything else does. Why not do it in repetition and stab a little bit at everything that I like, and let the green trades work. Cut the losers. It's one thing I've got to work on. I know the trails. I've been trying that, but my risk reward is not good. It's like 1 to 1. With this new eval, it's 1 to 2-ish, but historically, my risk reward's not good enough. It's not good enough. I gotta let the winners work. You oversized, James, on UUU, and the oversizing after the computer shut down. That's what happened. Yeah, that's what we do. I mean, we just get too involved with one ticker, so we got to avoid that today. Let's trade the edge when it presents itself. If your max loss is 500 on the day, we don't need to lose 250 on one trade. That's too much per trade. So let's dial that back to, like, I'm even thinking as well about $100, because if I lose 5 trades in a row, I mean, that's a bad day. Hitting $100. I know. Perfect fall. The UUU. Yeah, those offerings are coming right after they throw out those dividends. Offering is on the way. Yeah, the investor thinks he's getting the good end of the stick on that. Just wait. Good morning, Kayvon. UPB overextended. Yeah, that had a nice climb into the close there. Power hour. A little overextended on UPB. Upstream bio. One we can monitor. Let me know if there's any other tickers. I think I covered most everything, guys. Let me know if there's anything else. Okay, Vaughn, I'm looking at MLYS for a hangover against the previous close. I'll be looking to short that against like 28.86. See if we can profit take on that today. BTBD is one to monitor. I don't think, guys, I mean, like right at the open, outside of the hangovers, the increased volatility brings increased risk. So I'll probably just be watching some of these other plays outside of the hangover I'm going to take. Like, for example, I do like HWH for the continuation on the fade, but I need to see that it's not going to get like a huge spike. I need to not stab at this one right out of the gates, because it could IPD in style and just squeeze right up. Or UUU with that special dividend, perfect fall mentioned. We got quite a few plays, so help alert some of these as we are monitoring a lot this morning. CWD I like too. This is a quiet one. CWD, I like that one for a quiet short. You need 5 screens, James. Yeah, I need like 5 brains. LCFY, it's already made its move. Yeah, no trade there for me. She's already made the move up to resistance and down. All right, 1 minute, guys. Let's focus. I do my best when I focus discipline, risk management, not focusing on one trade and focusing on marrying that trade and focusing on profit. That's when I do poorly. So I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna size well. I don't think I'm gonna be scaling plays. I'm gonna try to get good single entries, set the stop, and move along. That's the idea. You have a what, James? Oh, STI. All right, yeah, we'll take a look. Yeah, STI. Did I not go over this one? Good eye there. STI, do we see any news? I did see this one this morning. Fundamental analysis, I don't see anything. Let me know if there is news that you're seeing. What do we got? Technicals. Technicals, 8 upper shadows and the 850s, which it hit. Yeah, it hit that perfectly. Kind of head and shoulder-ish neckline on VWAP right now. Yeah, STI's up a decent chunk too. Yeah, we need to monitor that one. All right, let's get the party started, guys. There's so much going on. All right. MLYS, I'm going to probably just go ahead and take a stab there and set the stop. That's my hangover play. Let me try to get an order out here. Oh, she's dumping. It's painful. All right, I'm seeing if I can get a pop MLYS to get involved there. That's what I'm trying to focus on, that to get involved. BTBD, we got a line trying to hold up right now, 380s. LPTH, Magic 20s holding up. STI, heavy on VWAP. IPDN getting that spike. Maybe IPDN's the one that gets it this morning. All right, HWH, previous close is holding up there so far. UUU sideways and Soggy P going up. All right. LAWR heavy. Where's CWD at? CWD at 320. All right, MLYS. Okay, let me see if I can still get the entry on this. All right, I did get filled at 27.64. It is popping back up. Hopefully not a red to green move here. Let me put the stop 28, like 28.50. It'll be about a $100 risk. All right, and move along. And the idea is to move along. 28.86 is the previous close. And adjust it to that, 28.86-ish. Okay. All right, I'm not going to stay too focused there. BTBD 420 still holding up right now. $420 is holding up BTBD. STI held VWAP is curling back up. LPTH spiking up. All right. LPTH spiking up. UPB, your play, Kayvon, that looks kind of heavy and weak. Yeah, LPTH isn't really up much. So, I mean, I wouldn't have... Like a long there doesn't even sound too bad. BTBD, I'm interested in. Yeah, it's like their merger agreement. I agree, Perfect Fall. Like, those normally go sideways, so this one kind of confuses me a bit. CYTK is the other hangover I was looking at. That one's actually working out. Always picking the bad apple. 50 is kind of the risk there, CYTK. $0.50 spread. Okay, IPDN halted up, guys. IPDN halted up. All right, there we go. halted up to that 1030 area on IPDN. It's been a challenging kind of trade, this one. I mean, it's up and down, but I mean, the fact that it's climbing all the way back up towards that level of resistance, I don't even know if I want to take the trade. I mean, that's certainly left of the chart is resistance. But with the market we've been having, I am unsure here. LAWR. That one is snapping. That hangover right there. I was a little nervous to get involved with it. That hangover is snapping, though. 290s to 260s. HWH, weak. I mean, I kind of am thinking about getting involved with HWH. Any pop there? I don't see the volume's not really coming back into this name. All eyes are on the IPDN. I could see HWH coming back down to 350. Dang it, my MLYS is spiking up. Stay heavy. All right, we'll just see what she does there as it's curling back up, attempting to go green on the day. It pulled back, had the profit taken, and then kind of curling back up a bit. So I'll monitor that one, see what she's going to end up doing. But yeah, guys, BTBD trying to hold VWAP, and that one's curling back up too. MLYS 100 shares there. Yeah, it does. About $100 risk. I felt like it was worthy of. I've been trying to go for it, Perfect Fall, which has been good and bad, mostly bad. Now I got an eval. I'm up a couple hundred on right now. I'm trying to push it. I'm just, that's an internal struggle I'm having. I'm trying to. I need to focus in on today. Let's get $100-$200 today. But I try to get fund. I'm trying to mentally. I want to get funded quicker, and that hurts. When you look at it that way. LPTH, some upper wicks in the 620s. Yeah, it's the same thing with charting. I mean, try to scale out. Trying to get it all done in one day, never a good idea. CYTK kind of curling up to VWAP a little bit. I may take the CYTK as well. These were very similar setups for me. That one, the opens 49.86. That would nearly be the stop for me. Yeah, MLYS curling up here. It looks like the stop is incoming on that play. It was profit taken right at the start and then started curling on around. BTBD curling up to its doing a red to green move. BTBD. IPDN. Let's see what we're going to do with IPDN. I mean, this thing's halted up at 1010. What do we do? 850s up to 1010. It's got a lot of like 1120 resistance up here. What this ticker's done the last few days, though, certainly would concern me. I mean, $1 to 10, back down to 5, and back up to 10. All right, I got taken out MLYS. And CYTK, I'm thinking about this one. Slower play. I'm going to do this one against the highs here. 29.80s. 49.80s. Fades in the building. HWH, yeah, was one I'm looking at too. Yeah, against like the previous close. It is heavy. All eyes are elsewhere. I like it. I don't want to feel like I'm chasing it here. 470s would be my risk on HWH. A little bit of a spread there. 470s would be the risk. Oh, STI snapped and halted down. STI. Man. That was like a decent looking head and shoulders there. $8. $8 left, right shoulder, neckline. It looked to me like it was maybe trapping shorts and curling on around. I didn't take it. And now we just halted down underneath that. So we could look for an entry there. STI, LPTH holding up, BTBD with the red to green attempt. I got 460s resistance there. MLYS, good stop so far. That one's just going straight up. CYTK, rejecting VWAP, good. And IPDN, whew. IPDN, guys, I'm thinking about taking it against 1120. We've tapped that area in the past. Tapped it the other day. IPDN. You guys are going to think I'm nutso. IPDN. I'm curious where we're going to open up, and I don't mind stabbing at it once against that level. Kayvon taking the short on FCX. I see AIHS making a move too. When are we going to open up here? So 10-minute halt. So 10:30, 9:43 will open up. AIHS is flying. Yeah, it's a hype. I see it on the scanner. This is about to open up IPDN. I think I'm going to take the short against 1120. So about $100 on this one. Wow, MLYS was a good stop. It looks like, goodness, things up to 29.30s right now. 29.60s. Okay, taking the short, setting the stop, $100 risk here. Got an $11 entry on it. So stop's gonna have to be at 12. Scary. She's a scary one, Mr. Grinch. At Bolt Green on AIHS. I'm about to look over there in a second. IPDN. I'm seeing if we're going to profit take here. I got the $12 stop in on it. This is past chart history resistance. So I'm just throwing 100 at it, giving 100 risk, hitting it up here at 11 and seeing what's going to happen. It's holding up all right. Ooh, yeah, we're squeezing up to 12 right now. 1175. It just shot up. It's going to take me out. IPDN with the crazy squeeze, guys. Come on, offering. Where you at? Where's the offering at? Back down to 11. This thing is nuts. This thing is absolutely nuts. All right. I mean, I feel like I can't even have a stop on this thing. It just shot under 11, down to 1040s, 1050s. How do you... I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I ain't trained scared. It's time to level up. We're gonna let this winner work here. Back down to the 9s. Come on. Back on down. I got the 12 stop. I'm gonna look at AIHS right now. AIHS is at $5. All right, let's pull up AIHS. I got like over 7 as the 200-day moving average on this one. Wow. Okay, this thing's got a clear ceiling of 850 on it. Clear ceiling 850. Are we going to get up there, though? That is the question. IPDN, are we going to hold this 1020s now? That's kind of the question here. IPDN, I'm scared to hold this thing. It's just shooting up and straight down. Yeah, shorts on these plays, man, have been getting wrecked. Especially just the size methodology. I'm trying to hit them and then, be patient, but don't overstay my welcome. Climbing back up to the highs as IPDN. See if it gets rejected. I mean, clearly, pretty much the stop is, up and over 12 at this point, which they may stop hunt. I could hit this one again against 12. Thinking about it. It's just tough to have a stop on it because it's just whipping around too much. $11.50 hold. Yeah, because some shorts, they wait for this kind of 12 to 1050 move and then short it, kind of backside there. How's HWH doing? HWH is working out well. Fades. VWAP's holding up. That's those are the slow, more predictable plays that work fairly well. Good work there. Soggy P. That's putting in an upper wick. Soggy P. Soggy P. I might have to try that one again too. CYTK back up towards the VWAP. MLYS, thank God I stopped out of that one. BTBT 420 holding up right now. I may take BTBT because 420 is holding up, head and shoulder-ish. IPDN, I think I'm going to reduce the risk here. 1170s. And then CYTK is not really working out. I think I'm gonna reduce the risk there too. BTBD, I like this. It looks heavy. 420 is kind of the risk guide for me on it. Yeah, IPDN's just it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. It's tough to have a stop on this. That's pretty much the problem. STI has been an easy one. IPDN's tough to have a stop on it. But I did reduce it a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to get out of it. Slowing down, going sideways, curling back up towards the highs. Relentless is the IPDN. 1172 stop, almost tapped out. We'll see. I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna keep it tight. Yeah, IPDN's right there at my stop. It's not a bad short against the highs if you wanted to. It almost feels like it's gonna retest the highs though. It feels like it's gonna retest those highs. It's been difficult to get any continuation on some of these setups. It's what we were going over this morning. HWH at 420. Yeah, HWH against the VWAP's been really nice. AIHS straight up. Is that halted up? Oh my god. AIHS is halted up. AIHS halted up. IPDN could lose its steam. Buy high, hope higher. An effective strategy. All right, IPDN. Took me out. Yeah, it's a tough one. Pretty red on the day right now. IPDN, watch this thing drop now. Yeah, there you go. It's usually how it goes. Usually how we go. All right, AIHS. Yeah, let's take a look. BTBD, this one's slow and not getting a ton of the volume, so I am considering that one. STI has been really a nice fader. I'd like to join you on this. I'd like to join you on this fades. Like against 730, I think is pretty good. STI. We just dropped from 750 down a point. So STI, anything a little closer. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my concern going into today was exactly what we went over in pre-market. Like it's just take the profit and run when you get it, because it's BTBD. Don't do it right now. Don't do it. No. All right, BTBD. I'm going to do it against 420. It's a little further off that risk than I'd like to give it. 420. 420 is going to be the risk guide there, though, for me. I'm going to set the stop. I'm trying to be disciplined with the stop. As soon as we get an actual winner going, I'm going to let it work. Yeah, multi-day mover has been tough. Really has been. All right, AIHS. I'm going to turn my attention there, and STI, good. I mean, that thing, actually, the one ticker this morning that's getting some continuation, showing some predictability there. So I do like that name. HWH, I certainly like that name. IPDN has been, oh, for BTBD sitting heavy on the VWAP right now. I may even size into this one against 420. I got to get a winner working, size into it. I may do that. It's sitting real heavy right here. I'm nervous to do that. I am going to do it. Adjust the stop to 500 shares there. My God. IPDN. POS. Called that too. Called the liquidity sweep right over the highs. And then she tanks. All right, BTBT in the 70s. Good. Low 360s. 350s. I'm taking half off 355. Oh, let's go. Needed something working for me today. Good Lord. All right. 350 holding up. Sized into it too. Thank God. I got half left, up $90 on the remainder half. I swear to God, trading's going to give me a freaking heart attack one of these days. All right, let's set a trail on the rest. When you literally call it and you don't trade it, it's like, why can't I do what I say? James said it this morning. He's like, why do we do exactly what we don't want to do? Emotions in the ocean. That's what it is. All right, BTBT. I'm gonna leave 250 to work. I got a 20-cent trail there. If this thing can sell off into even like the 20s or teens, that's gonna help me out a lot on the day. All right, AIHS is opened up. Kayvon with the Reddit. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Good work on RDDT. Good fade there. You're gonna be messaging me in a little bit. I should have left a piece. BTBD, let's stay heavy and get continuation. It's been a minute since I had continuation on a short. It would be nice if we could start that theme today. IPDN, that one's gonna hurt me for a while because that's pretty much, how many shares did I have in on that? Well, just 100. I mean, that's not account funded level, but that hurts. HWH curling back around, going through VWAP, coming back up to the open. UUU is kind of heavy against 6. Soggy P. Guys, I think I'm going to stab some shares at Soggy P. like 25 shares, something. Because if this thing fades like even 5 points, I just like the soggy P. Honestly, I might go 50 shares. 50 shares, give it a couple points. It's putting in an upper wick. I don't know. Is that too many? Is that too many on this ticker? I'm going to go 35. This is one that's kind of like a swingish trade on the short side. I'll give it back up to 23. Set the stop and forget it. BTBD 372 is my trail. Really want her to stay heavy. I need a trail that works once for me. Nope. All right. Down about 100 on the day, so we recouped some of that right there. AIHS opened up. I need to take a look at this chart. I think SOGP, dude, could be a massive trade. That's why I want to have something on it. SOGP's up from a few dollars to 21. And it just put in an upper wick. 23 clearly triple top there. I don't know. I'm talking myself into some more shares here. $23, I'll hit it again if it pops up there. Let's do that. Okay, Vaughn, I need to look at what you're looking at apparently. IONS, taking the short, I like it. 6208, clearly defined risk there. Fades, what you working? IONS, yeah, that's not bad against the highs. Monitoring that. I'll throw it down on the list. That was already on the list. BTBD, the trail was tight, man. The 380s I could see still holding up. BTBD, it's heavy. Like even that 420, just still holding up there. KD, SINT, halted up. What a market, dude. I mean, everything. AIHS cracked. It's literally everything. This is... Oh, it nearly hit the 200-day. That's why AIHS. I told you guys today, like, I can't focus. There's too much going on. AIHS did hit the 200-day, nearly 740. I got to go for this AIHS. I mean, this is a clean setup, guys. I got to go for it. I'm a throw 100 on it, and I'm planning for another 100. AIHS, we saw that ceiling of resistance at 850. I mean, I'm not giving up on this one too easily. We got a ceiling in the 850 60s, and we just tapped the 200 740. So I'm a hit it again. I'm not. This is where things get dangerous for me, because after the IPDN, I'm like, dude, I'm not letting that happen to me again. And then AIHS will, squeeze for eternity. STI still heavy. STI still heavy. I will give AIHS probably a couple $100 of risk. I like that setup. I'll hit it and then hit it again up towards 8 something. IPDN, that's a good strategy, right? Good risk management. I'll hit it up there in the 8 something. In the 8 something range. SOGP did crack a little bit. That one's paying out a little bit right now. AIHS. That's one I really would like to size in on. SOGP. If that one is going to have a red day today, this could be absolute money. So it's one I want to get sized up on. SOGP could be absolute money if we're going to be red today. I'm going to throw an order out there, 2070-ish, to get filled another, some more shares on SOGP. I'll have to bring the stop down a little bit. KD, the short over 7. Yeah, dude. What? Honestly, when I saw AIHS and I saw that, that was the zone for it. But I didn't think it was going to make it get up there. I mean, I really didn't think. AIHS was going to be able to do that off of what news? I don't think we saw any news, right? So that short over 7, absolutely amazing there. Yeah, good eye. So I'm going to kick back with those shares. SOGP, I'm kicking back with those shares. We're going to turn this red day around somehow, some way. STI, bear flag. It looks good. Volume's fading on it. STI really does look good. I hate shorting weakness. But she does. I mean, it closed at 320. So we still have a lot of room down. I mean, if you're in this with leftovers, great. I mean, Fades is in a great position there. Starting it there, though. IPDN opened up. In tears right now. IPDN. That one pains me. IPDN had an 11 entry. Do I take another trade on it? I don't know. If we pop back up, I mean, I find it very difficult for IPDN to reclaim. Not saying it's impossible. I find it very difficult for IPDN to reclaim 12. I mean, does that mean it's a good short at 10? Perhaps. AIHS squeezing up further. I'm going to get, guys, I said I'm giving it the 850. I'm sticking to that. I'm giving it the 850. That's going to be a decent amount of risk on this trade for me, but it is what it is. I ain't scared. No calling the police here. Yeah, the Soggy Peter, very tempting. Go ahead and give her another little love tap right there. Soggy Peter, definitely very tempting. BTBD, still weak. Still very weak there, yep. The trail. I need to widen those trails out. STI breaking that bear flag. SOGP, I got another fill there on that, so I'm in that 60 shares. IPDN. How do I recover from this mentally? I mean, IPDN feels dead. So, I mean, all the hype. Now we're under this 10-20 line too, IPDN. AIHS up towards 7. And IPDN feels dead. I mean, it absolutely feels dead. AIHS, again, back up towards this. 740 is the 200-day moving average, and it just taps the magic 20. BTBD still dead. IPDN just, I don't know if there's any life left in this thing, and it has a lot of longs perhaps trapped up there. I'm very tempted on it. All right, here's my last smack at AIHS up here towards this 200-day moving average. Well, I about smacked it at 740. Didn't get it. It's under 7 now. It's tapping that 200-day really well. I'm going to set the stop at 740 on it at this point. I don't want it to reclaim the 200-day. AIHS. Not a bad entry up here at the 720s, 30s. I'm going to set the stop 740 so it can tap me out and then head back down. And then elevator down. Liquidity sweep, IPDN style, then shoot straight down. IPDN at $10. IPDN, that's like the slower one. All eyes are on this AIHS. IPDN is the slower one. It's amazing to me these things have held up like this the last like month. Have your risk in place. It's really testing. It's trying to hold 7. That 740 is tough for it. Yeah, it wants to test that 740 out again. So I'm gonna get stopped on this. IPDN back over 10. IPDN back over 10. AIHS really, really trying to hold 7. Very much so trying to hold 7. Wow. Back down and then straight back up again. Yeah, there it goes. Then it'll shoot straight down. If that happens to me twice today, I clearly have a problem I need to work on. Amazing that thing is holding up. IPDN, I think I need a stab at this one, guys. I think IPDN is really a good setup right here. What am I at? Down a good chunk on the day right now. I'm going to go for IPDN. It's slowing down a ton. And, the volume has completely shifted. So IPDN, I'm going to go for it. See if we can get this thing to start cracking and pulling back down towards 9 or so. You think AIHS traps shorts because of the 200-day sitting right there? Looks to be the case. Looks to be a good stop right there. 850 is that ceiling, really the ceiling on the chart. So we'll see if that holds up on it. Yeah, soggy P would be great fades. If this thing just has a red day, has its first red day, starts selling off. Oh my God, the MLYS. I mean, that was a good stop for me, but she really has been pulling back off of that high that it put in there. AIHS, maybe retry that at 850. BTBD has been heavy. IPDN really feels like it just capitulated longs. I mean, that's how it's just sitting so heavy. I'd love an offering to come out on that. That'd be great. Soggy P, I'll give up to like 2250. All right, are we missing anything? AIHS, the leading play of the day. All right, give me 1 second, team. Yeah, IPDN needs to stay heavy for me. Soggy P as well. How are you guys doing? I mean, I would be doing so fine after that IPDN stop, if I didn't stop out there. But you have to. You got to throw the stops out. So I'm going to leave these two trades on and go to I got two 25K accounts I'm working right now. This one's sitting right, they're both right at 25K. I think I'm going to work the discipline one because I need to get this thing funded within like a month. Okay, let me find some setups. Your long AIHS, James, from 660. Wow. You took my share as 660. Man, that's right at the resistance. How do I not short this? How do I not short AIHS up here? It's right at it's crossing the 200. It's at the 850 resistance. I don't know how I don't short this thing up here. I'm going to short it on the other account and give it about $60 of risk on this one. $865 will be my stop. Squeeze central. All right, 870, 175. Yeah, all right. We'll put that out there. AIHS. See what she does up here. I'm in 175 shares. This is right at that risk level on it. I mean, perfectly at it. I don't know how I don't take it. That's the setup. Euphoria up towards that ceiling, 200-day cross, and it's one that I'd like to sit back on and relax and just enjoy the profits. AIHS. This one, I mean, it's right up towards those levels. So I'm gonna sit tight here. I mean, I'm gonna sit tight with the stop and see if this thing can work out. Oh my God, IPDN tanked. Let me check my other account. Yep, IPDN tanked a little bit there. Now I'm starting to see some green. Maybe I need to not trade the first hour. We've gone over this before. I'm an absolute idiot. Maybe I need to not trade. AIHS dumping a little bit too. I'm green across the board on these right now. Wow. I mean, I got to take something down here, guys. I'm up a couple $100. I think. Let me see. See if we can halt down. I mean, I'll take 75 off. The rest I'm going to kick back with. A perfect fall. I mean, I was saying, right? Like, how do I not take this trade? I mean, this is exactly what I look for. This is exactly the edge. How do I not take it? just because I took an L on it. Why cannot these accounts stay over here? Every time I add them, they disappear. IPDN. Oh my God, that account's going to go green. Let's go. All right, we gotta really be patient with these though. Anybody else working this with me? What a morning. I gotta find my stop. It's way up there. I'm gonna cancel that. 100 shares at 805. The trails have been no bueno for me. I'm gonna do I just take all the profits or not? I mean, I can't in good conscience do that because this thing has room down to like $3. FOMO, Apple, fear of missing out. On the IHS short. Oh, you're saying I experienced FOMO? I mean, yeah, perhaps. I was really considering that, Apple. Am I experiencing FOMO here? Because I'd already traded it once. So if I'm trading something again, I try to reflect. Like, am I doing that? Because I really don't want to trade emotionally. Perhaps, but that was the trade though. Based on the past chart history, I had the FOMO experience was the other trade, like getting in early. I mean, it literally went right up towards the ceiling, but I'm always getting in. Oh, you're having FOMO. Well, it's given an entry right here. IPDN. I'm not even looking. Oh my God, I can't keep up. Perfect fall. I'm up $342 on this trade. God dang it, dude. Is AIHS curling all the way back up? Me and these damn trails. I try to get these things to work consistently. To do the IPDN, essentially. To do the IPDN. How are we going to reclaim up here? How? You better not do it. I need this trade to count. The chart says leave this trade on, Apple, and it's saying like if you're starting an entry, this is not bad. It's really saying this is not a bad entry on this pop here. This is what shorts look for. But I got like the 10-cent rule I got to worry about, which is kind of messing me up because I need 790 is probably the stop on it. Yeah, 790. I'll give it to. Otherwise, I'm letting that work. Guys, we might be getting funded if I didn't take all those losses earlier. So I'm up, 150 on this one. And the other one, let me see. Flex. SOGP's working out. If SOGP works out and IPDN, I can't, I don't know if I can take this big of a winner though. That's the concern here. I need $1,500 and one win can't amount to what? Is it the 50%? 50% or so. So we're probably good here. What did they come out with an offering, IPDN? No offering. The thing is, guys, I don't want to act like I'm being too greedy here. This thing was at $2 last week. We're still at 8. Yes, we just dropped 4 points. You guys catching my drift? I mean, I don't think with the TTP I can really see. I'm up $200 on this. Let me see where I'm at. Your best trade cannot exceed 50% of your total profit. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I'll have plenty of losses in between. AIHS sitting at 7. All right, good. That's working out. IPDN, I am going to need to take something off down here. I mean, I'll take 100 off. I have a 982 average. 1025. Okay, we got a few more minutes on IPDN before we, I think. Let me see. 1026. If it's a 5-minute halt, we're about to open up. If it's 10 minutes, we got another 5. I think I really need to avoid the open volatility. Like Perfect Fall, you're doing real well. You and several others in pre-market, which is great. Like that time is working predictably for you. But then, like maybe I trade some pre-market and then just avoid market open for because I mean think about today. The market open chops me up so much, and instead of like why can I not just wait for the most predictable setups? You know, you get this. Here we go. We just opened up. I'm going to take 100 off. I'm going to leave 100 to work. I'm going to trail it like a lot. I'm going to trail it. The 100, I'm going to give it like 100 ticks or so of trailing. I'm going to get rid of the stop. Guys, this might be payday. I mean, seriously, it might be payday. IPDN could. I'm taking a piece off, but if I ignore this thing and look at this thing, 730s, guys, we're halting down again. It wasn't gonna last forever, Longs. Oh, man. A song is coming to mind, but I don't want to embarrass myself right now. It goes like, for the first time in forever. Because it's been a while since I've caught something like this. It's been a minute. Oh, man. Today has been like way back and forth for me. I mean, I was like down. I was down a good chunk, guys. I mean, I'm still down. Look at this. I'm still down. IPDN. I was down nearly 300. And I just took, I just took a couple hundred off. I mean, so I'm barely green on this. That's crazy to me. Wow. That sucks. But like I said it earlier, though. I mean, it's when I get a winner working, I'm letting it work. AIHS is halted down, too. The Bears are back in town, guys. I mean, we've gone over this so much. The Bulls have been like, they've been buying everything for any reason at all. I mean, it's just, if it moves, I'm buying it. That's what they've been saying. We've been seeing this crazy irrational action. And Is AIHS? Oh, I thought we halted down AIHS. Yeah, we've been seeing like, okay, now you have the ebbs and flows of the bulls are going to be kind of hesitant to be long in just anything and everything, you know. I can't believe I'm barely up on today on that IPD. That's crazy. I took some heavy losses, that's why. But letting a winner run. Here we go. AIHS gonna follow suit. Bulls are gonna get scared out. Bears are gonna take over. Man, do I hit this again? Do I hit this again? Into this weakness. No, let's just let the party. Let's just be smart here. See if we halt down. Because may follow IPDN's lead here. The moves are irrational. I mean, yeah, they are. We just have to be aware of what is going on. I mean, we started today saying what we've been seeing is irrational. How do we adapt to that? And there were a few different things we were suggesting. A, being more patient, which clearly I lack. Taking half off, another half at 625. B, sizing down a little bit into this irrationality. C, instead of just scaling, you're either right or right out. Do not give them a ton of wiggle room because you will get absolutely wrecked. Good. I should be up nearly 300 on this one. And let me check IPDN over there. Soggy P's working out too. Good. Good. Joshua Allen, good morning. How's your morning going? Today is one of those days, man. I was like deep red, and now I'm good in the green on two evals. I'm up. This one should be nearly 300, and the other one's probably a couple hundred. Bulls getting slammed, so I'm trying to milk that, Josh. I'm trying to milk this action. You can see AIHS. I hit the top, so I gotta let them work, Josh. Like if you look at my stats on trade the pull, I gotta get the risk reward better on these accounts. I got 225K evals I'm working right now. I so wish I was closer on these. I'm trying to work on my mindset with them. 1 to 1.4. Yeah, like today, I was red on nearly everything with this. And then IPDN working and just milk it. So success rate very low because of that. Today, perfect ball is gorgeous. Yeah, man. IPDN, this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Let me, if I can get my account. Here we go. Up to 40 on this. I mean, what do I do here, guys? I mean, I really need to just leave that trail on, but the trail's going to get hit. 787. Let me put the trail at like 820. I mean, I'm just going to kick back. That's what I'm just going to kick back. Yeah, Josh, on this eval, I'm actually down right now, but I have unrealized I'm up 300, so I'm up a couple hundred here if I liquidated, but Yeah, I mean, I just started that eval, the perfect fall. Usually the success rate, more like a fail rate, is it's like right around 50%. Usually right around 50%, and then the risk reward. I mean, let me look at. I'll show you. I'll show you one of my evals that I blew up. I think it was this first one. I was doing so well on it, and then I got crazy. That one was all right. I got tilted and blew that one up. Yeah, I've blown up a couple of them. Yeah, this one I started, and you can see the trend here. I was up $1,000, and then I just started getting tilted and reckless. I'm trying to hone that back in. The success rate, and this is a lot of trades, 50.77%, but the risk reward terrible. And you see that on the chart. Like the upswings are not good. I mean, I made $1,000 right here to start out with, and then I just started swinging too big and took several max losses. Marrying a ticker. So the risk reward, I know I got to work on with these two I'm working right now. That's why I'm really just kicking back here. I got to let the winners work. I love being able to see all those stats, though. Just knowing exactly what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. What I'm doing, essentially what it is when I'm red, I will try to fight some of those tickers, and when I'm green, the urge is to take money. The urge is to take it off versus size. So what I'm trying to work on now is size. Even if I'm green on something, size into it and milk it, which I could honestly put into practice right now. Yeah, that's exactly right, James. I was doing the same thing. I mean, that was that account when I had made $1,000. I was up 1,000, had 500 to go, had the Bernadette interview, and I was ready to swing. I was motivated. It's not her fault; it's my fault. But I was very motivated, and I like double, tripled sized everything, and then took too big of losses. Really, the $100 days are what works well for me, but I need to size some winners. Need to size winners. I think it's what's holding me back from just seeing a ton of success is with the winners, get over aggressive on them. Get really aggressive on the winners. IPDN. I don't want this trail to take me out at 803. I gotta widen that a little bit. I'm gonna put it in the 820s, and that might even be too tight, really. Let's give it to like 830. SOGP, that one's all right. And then what's AIHS doing? Popping up a little bit, AIHS. So I took another half off down there really well in the 620s. So I only have 50 shares and up $60 on that. So what I'm thinking about doing AIHS is milking this. I mean, it's looking head and shoulderish, right? I love that you're still in here though, Perfect Fall, and just watching the market day. But yeah, you'd be killing it. You'd be killing it. That's the FOMO I'd be having if I were you. I'm like, oh my God, of all days. IPDN's kind of dead. AIHS curling up a little. Oh, I need to adjust this. Stop. I only have 50 shares now. Yeah, this is honestly where I'd like to hit it again. I am thinking about it. Let me look at the chart one more time. And another problem I have too is when I'm actually doing really well and I'm very green, like I'll just kick back. And for instance, right now, I should probably be going for it. You know, finding some good setups. AIHS, I'm still liking this chart. I mean, it's still a great looking chart. Here's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to do what my good friend Fade says to do. I'm going to take, just so I don't have to worry about the average and the 10-cent rule and all that. I'm going to take it all off right here. I'm going to look for another entry on it. I think 720 is an area I'd be looking for the head and shoulder-ish. Up 227 on that. Let me... Yeah, AIHS looks good. And especially after what we saw with IPDN, I'm really liking it. I mean, that sentiment kind of bleeds over probably onto this name. Yeah, this is actually a decent entry right here. I mean, it is a head and shoulders. Whether it holds or not up to me. But it is a good looking head and shoulders. Let me stab at this thing again. Right up here, 7-11. Which thankfully is not where I'm headed today. 7-11. I'll put like a 7. I'll put a 750 risk on it. I mean, I'm not going to give back everything. What's my up 226 on this eval? So I'll throw 100 at it, 7-11, and give it 50 cents. See if this head and shoulders holds up on it. STI, you're still watching STI? Man, that was such a good play, Fades. That was such a good play. I mean, this head and shoulders in pre-market was gorgeous. I get aggravated when I miss them, and then I feel like I'm chasing it and never take it, and then they still just fade all throughout the day. That Papa John's money. No, I am a fairly frugal individual, so I'll still go to Domino's and get that like one topping $7.99 deal. I don't mind some good Domino's, man. Oh my God, HWH fades. 520 held there. That one snapped to 450. I gotta surf around a little bit and see what I'm missing. BTBD did the elevator down. Everything all together and in harmony. Your IONS worked out somewhat, Kayvon, if you took some off. IPDN still heavy. HWH. HWH. We could get a clean fade there. Extra toppings. What toppings we going for? You guys will leave my stream if I say what toppings I like. I'm an Italian sausage pine. I'm one of those pineapple people. I like the sweet heat. I like the spicy sausage and the sweet pineapple. That's what I go for. Isn't it nice when you just lock in a nice green day and you're just hanging with the fellas? Give me 1 second. We're filming episode 2 of the small cap series today, so we're gonna do that actually pretty soon. I'll send you guys episode 1. We filmed it. It's been edited and everything. Josh and I, AK-47 over at with Trade the Pool. We're doing a series over there. It's a pretty good time. Joshua, bacon, pineapple, sausage. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you add the bacon to it. All right. I'll have to try that next time. Add the bacon to it. All right. Just chilling in the green, guys. I'm going to hit the head real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. Liquidation 10 minutes before the close. Yeah, and then it's like you can restart the positions too right thereafter, which is, yeah, so that's interesting. I haven't experienced it. I know they do that, so I never really had it. Any trades going right there. All right, AIHS curling up a little bit. I was going to see if this head and shoulders is going to hold up. We should be met with resistance. If not, I mean, I have the stop 750s to take that off. If that right shoulder doesn't want to hold. I mean, the 200, I mean, we really confirmed it, in my opinion. This would be, again, surprising if we reclaimed the highs because we already hit resistance on the chart. Yeah, so I got that going with AIHS, and then IPDN still looking kind of good with, you know, those remainder shares, and then Soggy P hasn't been doing a thing. 2119 average. I'm going to keep reducing the risk on Soggy P because if she tries to squeeze up, I don't want to be with it. We'll reduce it just a little above my average. IPDN going sideways, looking heavy. 819 is my adjusted stop. Guys, anything you got? HWH looks heavy. AIHS. Yeah, I mean, good job, James. You're doing well with that. I mean, you're developing the trader mindset. That's good. That's experience talking right there. Yeah, when it's not profit taking, not selling off, you know, I lean towards just taking it off because of that. AIHS still popping up, guys. I mean, it's surprising, but I'll give Soggy P a chance. I'll give her a chance right there. Yeah, fairly surprising, this AIHS pop up here. All right, let's flip around. STI has just been great. That was a good alert, guys. BTBD, I'm a little aggravated. I missed that elevator down. I mean, we popped right back up towards the consolidation zone from the morning. IPDN, good. I'm just kicking back there. HWH actually looks like a good one, too. This is kind of elevator watch-ish. It's fighting the open. $457. Trying to hold that open right now. 457. I don't know. I mean, I see it being heavy. We got the previous close at 475 to HWH. I think I'm going to at least stab at that one. Just because the risk is real tight, too, anyways. I got a spread on TTP. Put a 470 order out. Yeah, like on HWH, like with Thinkorswim, I don't have a spread. 465, 467 bid and ask. And then I got 465, 473 over here. IPDN heavy and continuing lower. AIHS looks like it's going to crack and start heading down, guys. I mean, head and shoulders pattern. And she's working. Yeah, James, you know, if we got up there, it would have gotten interesting. It's a good way to be, you know, objective. I know fades. It's really the open was the difficult part. Outside of that, it's been clean. It's just difficult for me because you know I just get in too early. You know I need to really kick back and wait a little bit. I give myself an excuse for that because I will throw a starter position so I can start early. I need to get out of the habit of that. All right, trying to get an entry on HWH. I need not forget about that. I see it being a slow fader. Soggy P looks to be, you know, working all right. Yeah, Soggy P up a decent chunk there. Dude, if we pull back like just a couple points there, Soggy P, I'm in the moolah. And IPDN just dead. I mean, absolutely dead. You know what's crazy here? I kind of looking at this chart, it looks chasey. This goes to show you, like I stopped out IPDN. Look at that stop right there. I had an 11 entry, stopped out at 1170s. It did a fake out breakout and then just elevator down into kind of a bear flag. I shorted a couple hundred there. You know, that's what made, you know, $300 and so here. But it felt chasey to me after missing that. But there's still money to be made. Still a good amount of money to be made. AIHS on elevator watch, as Fades would say. And HWH, trying to get an entry on that one. It's still sitting around the open. At Bolt, you're in short AIHS. I would agree. I'm in it as well. You got a decent average on it? Yeah, if I'm hitting it again on like that right shoulder pop, I'm probably sizing down a little bit. Got 100 shares on it. I think I had I have a couple hundred over there. Just try not to risk the initial move. The initial move for me was maybe more predictable because it hit that ceiling. Oh, HWH I got to fill on. Okay, let me set the stop here. This is a tough stop because it's spready on here. Give it a 495. Might be too tight. Give it to 5. Give it up and over 5. $720-ish. Yeah, that's the right. I think that's a good-ish entry. If that shoulder is going to hold up, is somehow hanging in there a little bit. I got a 755 stop on it, which might be a little tight. The longs averaging down. That has been the story of you guys heard it from me first, man. I was telling you, like, we are in that market where you just you don't have to have risk. I mean, it's dangerous because you're learning the wrong way to trade where they just I buy, oh, it sells off a little bit. Oh, I can better my average. We're only up 500%. Let me get a better average here. You just keep sizing and sizing and sizing down. And you get rewarded for it, but that's not trading. I mean, it makes money now, but tomorrow it's not, as in today. Maybe it's still well on AIHS, but it doesn't across the board. And we saw that with IPDN. All right, I'm gonna clean up a little bit. IPDN, I got the trail, SOGP. Kicking back there. Then AIHS somehow holding in, guys. I mean, it's not really a good sign to see under 7 holding up and then going sideways off of that. We need to kind of crack under that level soon, or it's going to go sideways and get a next leg up, likely. And then HWH, I hit that one. All right, we're good, looking good. Yeah, AIHS, what we're going to need here. Yeah, it feels like it's really trying to hold right under 7, 690s. Needs to crack under that. Somehow they didn't get the IPDN memo, but not yet at least. It's coming. It's coming, and it might be coming right now. Come on. She just sold off to low 7s. When she gets heavy, man, that's when they snap. It's pulling back and getting accumulated a little bit. maybe as James is proposing, some longs averaging down, but it's right under that 200-day. I have a hard time imagining it reclaiming. I mean, maybe it pops up to my stop, but reclaiming, I imagine that's going to be challenging. It's got a long road ahead of it. All right, traders, I'm going to wrap up there. Any questions at all? Tomorrow I'm going to be on Trade the Pools channel, And then Friday, I'll be back on my channel. And then, let me see, a Friday night. We haven't done a Friday night live stream in a while. I'd love to do a giveaway, too. Yeah, maybe we can bring one of you on Friday. HWH working out good. That short's working out really well. And that one could work out real well the rest of the day. Fades, what you doing Friday night? Maybe we get a Friday night live stream going and do a giveaway. So, James, yeah, you can email me that over if that would be... if you're okay with that. We have like a VoIP for this stream. It's like a voice over internet protocol. So there's actually like a call-in number we're going to test out that you call in. It's going to capture your voice, and it might be like Josh and I. We're going to be just like what you brought up today, by the way, is great for that call. You know, I took a 250 max loss because the internet cut out, and then I took another $250 loss. It's going to be more like psychology-based, emotions in the ocean, all that good stuff. So, yeah, bring the burdens. Essentially a condensed version of our Friday night live streams. I would imagine me if IPDN, AIHS, if none of this worked out today, I would need to be the one calling in. I'd be so pissed off if you get absolutely zero trades working. Yeah, we'll probably do that around lunchtime. It won't last long. It's going to be like a condensed version of probably like 10-15 minutes, and it'll be edited down some too. So it's going to be like a series where like a relatable series for traders. Like, what are some struggles we have, and then we kind of discuss them together. Can't wait to talk about my flaws. You're like, I've been waiting for this moment. Confessional. Trading confessionals. All right, guys, I got stops in place. I'm going to be rigid with those and flexible with the profit side. AIHS, got the stop there. Otherwise, I'm going to let that one sell off. That's going to do it for me today. I'm up something. I don't know. I got 2 accounts up so far, 220 on one, and probably like not even that much, 150 or so on the other. Yeah, not too much. After that IPDN move. I will say, oh, AIHS. Alert. I'm still going to kick back. I mean, I'll have 100 shares. I'm going to kick back here. See if we head back down to like $5. At Bolt making the moolah. Let's go. Congrats, At Bolt. Congratulations to you. Good work. Wow, look at this thing. Look at this, At Bolt. I'm so tempted to take a piece off. You probably... Oh, my God. Oh! The dance is coming out, boys. Woo! Let's go! Let's go, At Bolt. The best place to learn how to short. Let's go. I love it. Oh, my gosh, dude. Today is working out, boys. Yes, be rigid with the rules, flexible with these profit expectations. Let's get covered too early. At Bolt, I was about to say it, but I don't like to tell people how to trade. I'm like, just at Bolt, please leave something. Please leave something. Yeah, that thing you probably covered at like 650. The only reason that I was being very patient there to cover anything is because IPDN. I mean, I can see this thing going IPDN style, and plus, I mean, it's just hit all the resistance areas. I mean, I can't. I gotta leave something. Good guys, we went back to the well from which we drank and drank some more. I mean, I'll take it. If they're offering free drinks, I'm gonna take them. James sizing. Oh, you're sizing AIHS. Interesting. That's a pro move. There we go. James is like $6. Nah, I'm shorting at 6. This thing's going down to 4. I like it. Yep, next time at Bolt, you got it. All right, I'm adjusting the stop to give it room all the way back up because I'm letting them ride today, fellas. As soon as shorts were going to take over, I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Let's see how the other account's doing. Green across the board, guys. Outside of this morning, outside of the first 30 minutes that I'm really shouldn't be trading. James, yeah. I mean, I definitely see that. It might be a couple hours, but I could certainly see 5 coming in. Yeah. As soon as I was about to get off, the elevator down, had to take it. But that's trading for you. I mean, we rough morning. You got to stay level-headed. You got to really hone in. You got to focus. Even when you're green, keep working green trades. That was the whole idea here, AIHS. I don't want to. There's still money to be made here, Kevin. Like, why are you stepping away? Just when you're up $100, I got to get out of that mindset. I got to be what you picturize, you actualize. If all I'm picturing is X amount, then that's really all I'm going to work towards. If you picture, if I step into the market and I'm picturing a certain level of success, if you picture that and you're going to actualize, you're going to work towards, the mind work towards what you focus on. You guys catching what I'm saying here? Like, think of it like this. Like when we bought a car, we bought a Durango, and then all of a sudden I started seeing Durangos everywhere on the road. The thing, you may have done it with your car too, because now it's in your mind. Like, this is what I see. For entrepreneurs, when they capitalize on their first big opportunity, now all they see out there is opportunity. I mean, think of like real estate people. They you see people buying homes, and to the novice, the novice home buyers, they need a home to be staged, and property managers know this, and that's why they focus in on staging these houses, because they know who's buying the home. All right, let's not get too deep there. They know who's buying the home, and these people that are buying the homes, they need to kind of be able to visualize, what the home's going to look like. People can't oftentimes do that. So you got to be able to visualize things. So, but lost my train of thought because some music just cut on. Watch list. I get into these long rants. So if you guys don't want to hear them, feel free to mute my mouth. All I'm saying is, what you focus on is pretty much what you get. The mind works towards what it thinks about. Man, gentlemen, we are sitting in the moolah. Look at that 15 minutes on AIHS. I mean, big upper wick there. Yeah, look good. So at Bolt, not to single you out, but I do want to speak on taking profits early because I have done it for so long. It's been like my kryptonite. So generally, what I've been dealing with that I need to work on here is, rather than let's say I take the 720 short and my risk is like climbing back up to the highs, like 770, 80. And then, so my risk is, let's say 30, 40 cents, but my profit's 30, 40 cents. You know, it does, that math has never really worked out for me. Here we go. AIHS, even lower. This is unbelievable today, guys. Unbelievable. I mean, this is incredible. We're painting it green today. This was a stream to go back and watch. For the guys that are going back, then they watch the streams. This is a fun one. I mean, this is like one of those storylines. It's got like the arc, the story arc. It's got some subplots. Got a big catalyst in there. It nearly stopped out on the day. To just kick him back with the green team. All right, that'll work for me, guys. On AIHS. Likely goes under 5. I'm going to take this chart, though. Whew. I love that chart. Now all you're going to see out there in X land is all the shorts like, oh, we made money today, even though, the last 4 weeks they've blown up all their accounts. HWH, heck yeah. I'm up over $400 on this eval. Yeah. Just today. But it was sitting right at 25K. And then this one, IPDN, still working. I mean, there's no sense in taking that off. I got the trail there, so IPDN's going to keep working. And Soggy P, I'll just keep working that one. I mean, if those two keep working out, it's going to be a great day. But I'm trying to get back in the green on this. Trying to get back on the green on this account. I have a 5K in the pocket. I should have been trading that, dude. I would have had that thing funded today. Is what it is. Is what it is. I guess I don't get too excited about trading the 5K live because the $50 max risk on the day is kind of tough for where I'm at right now psychologically. I'm like, I can't trading for $20 is not where my head's at right now. STI. I mean, it's I would be interested in the short. This thing has got so much overhead resistance. Yeah, I'd be interested in that short. Guys, love the green team. You guys are the best. If you need evals, 5% off. At Bolt, what a nice thing to say. Best place to learn how to, I mean, that's that great thing to say. I need that review on my book. Among the 10%. Check it out on Amazon. Among the 10%. What you wowing at Bolt? What happened? Oh man, AIHS, yeah. See, I took it off early too. I mean, but I can't complain. $1.70, making a $1.70 per share on those last shares. James called it though. Good work. What? And then BTBD completely missed. I mean, I got a little bit on that one, but missed that second entry. And just working HWH. Yeah, great day, guys. Excellent day. I don't want to go. Having too much fun. But got some work to do. So again, tomorrow on Trade the Pool, I'll be on Trade the Pool's channel, and Friday I'll be back on my channel with you guys, and then we can. And again, feel free to go over to Trade the Pool. I'd love you guys over there. Some of you already show up. And then Friday, I'm thinking about a giveaway. And then James, we got his call at lunchtime, so that's gonna be fun. We'll trade in the morning, do James lunchtime, and then do a Friday night live stream. Good time. It's a good time, guys. Email me if you have any questions. AveryDayTrading@gmail.com. Otherwise, keep up with the discipline, guys. And we'll see you guys tomorrow over on Trade the Pool's channel.